No, you're insane!
Hello, and welcome to the Madhouse, episode 66. I am your host, Ultimate Spy 53, and joining me this week I have...
I'm Luke. I'm Vincent.
I'm Steven, also known as Steve Kovoc, so hi.
Yisrael, he's joining us back for another special guest. It's been a while. He's been pretty busy, which we all understand, so, he told us already he's gonna be back. I didn't say when, but, so, this really awesome stuff that's happening at Comicon, because Comicon is going on right now, as we speak, and they just unveiled a new Thor Ragnarok trailer, which looks awesome, and we gotta talk about it. One thing I will say, Hulk talks. Yes!
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of it?
Again, yeah.
Yeah? Any words?
I really hope he says something about Loki.
Oh, that's true, because you went as Bob in the first Avengers movie, so.
So far, that's the only interaction the two have had, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
True, but it would just be funny if you just, to make fun of Loki, if you're like, oh, I spun you so hard, you barely pulled the fight. But
Yeah. I'm really interested because in the trailer we saw Bruce Banner for the first time, in a Thor movie. I mean, the reason why they're doing this is because Mark Ruffalo actually at Comic-Con, he said that there won't be a Hulk movie anytime soon because Universal still owns the rights. The only reason that we are even seeing Hulk is because they've accepted it in the MCU. They just can't have his own Hulk movie. So there can be Hulk, but he has to be in another movie for that to happen. So thank you, Universal. But still, I mean, I'm really excited for this. We got Hela looking awesome. We got it was Thor before he got his shaved, and then after, looking awesome. And then of course Valkyrie and Surtur, which I don't really know much about, but I've seen Emergency Awesome videos, and he's explained he's called Fire Lord Surtur, and I think he's a god or something, fire demon. I don't know. I don't.
He's a very dangerous enemy.
Yeah, I've been told that. What's really cool is the fact that in the trailer Thor said, Ragnarok could be coming or something like that, which is why it's called Thor Ragnarok, which is really awesome. But, I mean, I'm really excited about it because, Hulk has never talked before besides one line in the Avengers when he said, "Puny God." That was the only line he's ever said in the entire movie, or the entire MCU. He's only ever said, well, if you count the movie Incredible Hulk, where he said Hulk smash, that was, which people didn't like it very much because they recast him, although I do have a theory about why they recast him. I mean, I think I talked about this the last time we had a Marvel type, I think it was actually the last episode we had. I actually had a theory, and it was the theory about why Bruce Banner looks different in the Avengers, because maybe he decided to get plastic surgery done on him so he looked completely different. Who knows? But
right.
The only line that Hulk has ever uttered in the entire MCU besides Hulk smash is "Puny God," and this is the first movie we've ever seen where he actually says something. I'm questioning why it took him so long to say something.
Good question.
Yes. It is a good question.
He hasn't had a lot of screen time in the MCU, to be honest.
Not a lot. I mean, he's been pretty awesome in the Age of Ultron. He was really awesome in that movie, but in this movie, he just looks like a badass.
It was just in the two Avengers movies, right?
Yeah, he was.
That is very true.
He was in the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, which Tony Stark did have a cameo, and then he was in the Avengers, and then he was also in Age of Ultron. And this is the first time he's in a other Avengers movie, because Thor is an Avenger, so yeah, Charlie from Emergency Awesome said that he's because Universal still holds the rights to Hulk, that he can still pop up in the MCU, which is the reason why he's in the MCU, but only if he's in an Avenger movie or he's in someone else's movie. That's the reason. But I'm nerding right now about it. Yeah, because he's one of the best parts of, besides Iron Man, he's one of the best parts of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because he's awesome. Not to mention that he was voiced by the original Hulk in the 70s show, which I don't care for it because it looked terrible. I mean, it did. It looks awful, that show. But that's really
Actually, I really
yeah.
like the fact that they used him from there.
Yeah.
Brought back the 2008 movie. And
Oh, yeah?
used him to play the Hulk's voice ever since.
I know. I
That's
mean,
pretty cool.
I'm excited because we get like, I think he said like Thor was like we have a team up and it's like we have Bruce Banner in human form and then we have Loki, I think Valkyrie, I want to say, and then Thor, and I'm just like, I'm curious to know why Thor needed to shave his head, but also, is he gonna get his hair back in the next movie? Like, I'm curious.
I kind of like Thor.
You like it?
I do.
I'm not so sure about it because it's like it's weird because he's always had the long hair and now he's like I don't know.
It's really different, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm just jazzed about it because.
Thor. Continue.
Oh, you were talking. Go ahead.
Oh no.
What?
I was just gonna say, for myself, it's been an interesting journey. I've always enjoyed Thor best in the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
Maybe because the way they stylized him.
Oh yeah. I mean, what's really you bring up a good point. I mean, they actually I think they modeled the new Hulk before Avengers came out. They modeled the new Hulk based off of Mark Ruffalo. That was, I don't think they've ever done it before. I think they might have done that with the Hulk movie from Eric Bana's era, which I liked it a little bit, but the new one, I like how they modeled it after Mark Ruffalo, which is something that I don't think they've ever done before. But yeah, I mean, what's really interesting about this movie is the fact that it's the most colorful Thor movie we've ever seen, and also it has an amazing soundtrack. You know, Thor's hammer gets destroyed. I mean, we did talk about this in the first trailer, but this is the second trailer. We get more footage now, and it looks awesome. Hulk looks so badass in the movie with his armor. He just looks like he looks so cool, and the fact that he talks like Hulk would talk. Like, you know, he talks to himself in third person, which is, you know, typical of Hulk because that's what he usually does in the animated shows. Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. So what do you got? What else do you guys want?
I'm definitely excited.
Yeah. Is there you got something to say?
Her character Hela will be very interesting.
Yeah.
Because so far, besides Loki in the Thor movies, I wasn't a fan of the dark elf. So her character so far, I'm liking it. What's his face from Independence Day?
Jeff Goldblum?
Forget his name.
He was also Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park. And actually, this will be a sort of Jurassic Park reunion because I believe the last time we had a podcast about this trailer, I mentioned that I think it was, what's the guy's name who did Alan Grant in Jurassic Park? I'm forgetting the guy's name.
I don't forget his name.
It's the guy who does Alan Grant in Jurassic Park. I know that for sure, but I'm trying to remember his name. It's
Drawing
getting.
a blank myself.
God, I have to look. I'm gonna have to look this up right now, during the podcast. This is, I had, Big Data guy does the same thing. He always wonders who did it. You know. Okay, I'm looking this up right now. And come on, computer.
I'm curious though. From
Yeah.
those who saw the trailer and from what was shown, do you feel like this will be a much more entertaining movie from the previous two Thor movies?
It's an interesting idea. I don't know. I mean, it's.
Because I feel like that is.
So I'm looking at the character now. I mean, he's gonna be in the new movie. But what is he? Sam Neill. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, I believe his role is not gonna be very big. I believe it's something like more like a cameo, but it'll still be pretty interesting. I mean, from what I've seen from the trailer, it looks like, you know, Hulk and Thor are, or at least the Bruce Banner in Bruce Banner form. They look like they're having a lot more jokes. Because I feel like past Thor movies have always been very serious, but this is the first one that's being very, you know, comedy styled, you know, road trip with, you know, I think I mentioned this in the first time we did a Thor trailer, we just talked about the Thor trailer the first time it came out. I think that was back in, what was that?
Thor and the Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when the last time we did this, but I remember that, I noticed that the first time that they unveiled the Thor logo, it was, you know, it kind of looked more or less like the Dark World logo, but with a different style, or with a different instead of the Thor logo itself was the same as the last one, but the title was different. But I think and then of course they changed it to a more of like an 80s style video game arcade, font, which is really interesting. I mean, the idea of this movie is really interesting. I'm looking forward to it. It looks really awesome. I mean, you got a lot of really interesting characters. You got I believe what was really interesting is the fact that Odin has gone missing. I believe he in the set photos when I saw it, he was like a hobo or something. He looked like he was. I think he was like banished from Asgard to Earth or something like that, because Hela's taking over Asgard and everything's going to ruin. And I think what's really interesting about the movie is the fact that in Doctor Strange, at the very end of Doctor Strange, hopefully you guys have seen Doctor Strange by now. There was a post-credit scene in Doctor Strange that had to do with Thor talking to Doctor Strange about about Odin and stuff, and then Doctor Strange is like, "Want me to help?" I'm confused about that whole thing. When did that take place? Because in Thor Ragnarok we see him get his head shaved, and then go ahead.
Okay, you
go. Okay. Yeah, I was saying because there was the continuity of that scene. He has his long hair in that scene, which looks like it's further in the movie, but when you see the trailer, he has short hair because he's got it shaved. So I wonder if maybe the scene where he's on Earth, maybe that takes place before he fights Hulk, or after. I'm confused.
Yeah, I would suspect that it's right before Thor Ragnarok.
Because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Because but people are saying, probably gonna get Hulk, Thor will probably look the same like he did, without hair, or at least shaven hair in the next Avengers movie. But I mean, that's just probably gonna be how it is. But that might be the only logical reason why he still has his hair when he talks to Doctor Strange. It might be like earlier in the movie, like something happens where Odin is sent from Earth to live as a hobo on Earth, and then Thor has to look for him with his brother Loki, and then he goes to Doctor Strange for help, which is awesome, by the way. And then after that, he goes up to Asgard. Or he goes to Sakaar, I think the name of the place is, where fights Hulk. I think that's how it is. I might be wrong, but that's the only evidence I can say is that's how it happened. But that's the thing with movies, is you never know what's actually gonna happen. You don't even know like the continuity of. I mean, that's the thing about trailers, is that you don't know what scene goes at what part of the movie. You see this scene, it's like, wait, how did he go from there to here? And then you see the movie, it's like, oh, and it's like, okay, that's cleared up for me. So that's what I'm confused about. That's really all I can say. Do you guys have any opinions about that?
As far as the scenes, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be definitely annoying, but automatic.
Yeah.
Especially if you really like the scene. But so far, I haven't seen too many of my favorite scenes taken out. But then again, sometimes I honestly don't mind being taken.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
if it can make a scene that's even better, that fits more for the movie, then I almost don't care too much.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta say, my favorite part of the new trailer is seeing Hulk for the first time without armor. Like, I think it was on the Rainbow Bridge. I think that's right. No. Is that right? The Rainbow Bridge? Or is that something else? Is that what it's called?
Bifrost.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bifrost Bridge. People,
Bifrost.
And there's an on show that said, "Oh, the Rainbow Bridge from Mario Kart." It's like that's what it looks like. I'm not kidding. There was a honest trailer for Thor or I think it was the first Thor movie, or even the second movie, where it was they showed the Bifrost Bridge. It's like, oh, and the Rainbow Bridge from Mario Kart. And it was like, what the hell? But it's true. It looks very much similar to the Rainbow Bridge from Mario Kart, which is one of the most difficult levels on the Mario Kart universe, in my opinion. But what? You don't think so? But it was a really funny joke, and I feel like that was really funny. But that scene where they're all on the Bifrost Bridge, even with Hulk, he looks so cool. I mean, he looks like he's gotten his the pants, the shorts. He looks so awesome. Seeing them all, like, it's basically a little mini Avengers type of style movie You know, considering how many people are in the movie, it looks like it's gonna be like a Thor with Loki, with Doctor Strange, with Hulk team up, because they did mention we're putting together a team. So I feel like more and more of these movies are becoming more like a little mini Avengers movies, kind of like Civil War happened. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy the fact that the setting of this movie. So it takes place after Avengers Age of Ultron, because the last time we saw Thor, he went back to Asgard to check things, and that's the last time we saw him. But what's really interesting about this is, again, the continuity. Like, where did he get this new armor? Like, I think he mentions the armor in the trailer, but like, he gets new armor. Where did he get the armor? I don't understand. I'm guessing we'll
probably understand much of the movie.
I'm sure of it, yeah, because a lot of movies they'll show you a lot of stuff, but then you see the movie and they'll show you a lot of stuff like, okay, but I'm confused about what happened in this part of the trailer. Like, how did he go from here to here? And then you see the movie, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. So I'm sure that we'll probably see him getting, new armor. Heck, he would show him get a haircut. So I'm sure, although I'm kind of confused about why he gets a haircut in the first place, because I don't really know why he needs one. I mean, is it just to look cool or something?
Usually, like, they're trying to confuse you, so you like, oh, now let's go see the movie.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I will say about the first trailer, and also the second trailer too, actually, more like the first trailer. Now, in the first Thor movie that ever came out, back in 2011, there was a very short scene where Thor was wearing his classic comic book helmet, and he only wears that for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and after that he just doesn't wear it. It's like, why does he like not wear it? And then of course you fast forward to Thor Ragnarok, now he has it again, or he has a different version of that helmet, but it's like still the helmet. Like, I'm confused. Why did he ditch his helmet? I mean, it's the most iconic piece of his armor.
Meow. It's like a nod to the fans of the comic.
Yeah, but like he only wore it for a short time. Like, you see the animated shows, he has the helmet in there, and it's like, what happened?
But as a cartoon, it doesn't look ridiculous, and in movies, it comes across as ridiculous.
I guess so, but still, it's kind of like.
I think that's the main reason.
Yeah, I was, because I never realized when I did realize it when I saw the movie for the first time, but when after, I'm like, wait, he only wore it for like 5 minutes. What the hell? Everyone knows that's the most iconic piece of Thor. He's like, oh, yeah, I have a sword now. I have a helmet now.
Sure.
I don't need this. It's stinky. I'll just throw it out. What was that?
True.
I'm gonna run for just a sec. You guys can keep going.
Yeah,
I'll be
okay.
right back.
All right. But yeah, that was one thing about about that first movie that I was very confused about, is why he has the helmet for like the next, I don't know, like 4 movies, I think, and then fast forward to Ragnarok, he has the helmet, but it's very different. So I'm confused about what happened to his old helmet.
Yeah.
Because
I guess it's still in his bedroom back home.
I guess so. I mean, seriously, it's confusing. I mean, I will say the best part of the trailer, aside from when we see Hulk, is Hulk talking. I mean, like I said before, Hulk never talked before besides, a couple of movies, and this is the first time we actually see him talking. It looks so cool. I mean, it's very. When I first saw the trailer, I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? Hulk's talking? Hulk never talks. He's like the most silent person besides, grunting and roaring. He didn't say anything. It's one thing I was very, confused about. Like, why did he not talk this entire time? He could have talked. I was very interested about that. But I think one of the really cool things about the trailer is seeing this. I think what I've been told about is called Phylor Surtur. I'm pretty sure. I don't know anything about him. I've been told he's like this villain. I think is like a Thor villain or something. I don't really know about him.
Pretty major villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all I know.
I don't really know much.
Very dangerous.
So Steven, have you seen the Thor trailer yet?
Not yet, but I've heard about it. I've heard things about it. Thor has shorter hair.
That's what we'll be talking about, and we're confused about why he has. I mean, who knows why? But I'm guessing people were just thinking, oh, maybe Thor needs a haircut now. His hair is freaking long. But yeah, I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know. I mean, like, he's had long hair for 6 movies about. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Thor, Avengers, Dark World, Age of Ultron. Right, yeah, 6 movies, 5 movies.
Actually,
Good
I
for-
think
I'm back.
the Gladiator
Hello.
thing, because even Hulk got himself a haircut.
Not really. Did he?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
the trailer.
That's true, he did get that, but how would they even cut his hair if he's freaking big? That's what's confusing about the trailer was I mean, there's a lot about the trailer that I was very confused about the trailer, because it's gonna be freaking awesome, because it's always awesome. I mean, there's a lot of really cool things about the trailer. I feel like it's so close to, you know, being one of the best, you know, Thor movies ever. I mean, I like Thor the Dark World, but also I feel like, you know, Ragnarok is going to be one of the most unique Thor movies out there, because it has a very unique storyline. The fact that, you know, Thor's hammer gets destroyed, which has never happened before. Like, this is the first time we've ever seen his hammer get destroyed. And also, there is a theory that the last Infinity Stone is actually in Mjolnir, which would be awesome. Because...
Actually, that would make sense.
It would? I guess so.
Just in a ancient factor, like, what would make Mjolnir so powerful? And
Yeah.
it could be like, except none of the gems die everywhere, which fit the description for it.
I know it's okay, Tony. I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, I was really shocked when I first saw that first trailer back in, I don't know when it was, like, I think it was May or something. And it was so cool to see that happen. Like, I mean, it was not only cool, but it was also like, what is this? What happened to his hammer? I mean, there's also the fact that it's like, we were wanting to know where the last Infinity Stone is, and we don't know it. It's like, oh, maybe it's in Mjolnir, which would be very, very interesting, because that's never really been a thing. I mean, I'd be really interested to know about that. I'm actually rewatching the trailer right now on silent just to see if I can catch anything that I remember about the trailer. It looks really cool. I mean, it's crazy how, you know, they've managed to render Hulk in that short amount of time. I don't know how long they've been at post-production when they released the trailer, released the trailer, because they finished in October, and I don't know how long it had been by the time they released the first trailer. I think it was like May or something when they released the first trailer. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it was May.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, Hulk looks badass. He looks awesome. I mean, I think he's gonna be he's gonna have a very unique role in the movie, because in past movies he's not been really significant. He's just been like there. He's been like an Avenger. He's been powerful. He's awesome. But in this movie, I feel like he's gonna have more of a, you know, he's gonna be more of a presence. He's gonna have more to do in the movie. I mean, besides the fact that he's fighting Thor, but also he's gonna have more to do, because, you know, I feel like in the past movies.
No, I am curious.
Yeah.
What?
You're curious about something. You're curious about something. No, you're curious about something. What was that?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I'm curious of how Thor even ended up in space, since from what I understood last, he was still on Earth.
Yeah, that was something. That's something that I've been really curious about, because we've had a couple of podcasts, or actually I think we've only had one podcast about that, about how, you know, Hulk got to Sakaar, I think, or Asgard. Yeah, both of them. But one of the theories that I think even Brennan or Trey had said was that, or even I think even Merge Jackson pointed out was, you know, at the end of Age of Ultron, Hulk actually drives the helicarrier all the way out to space and gets onto Sakaar, and that's how he does it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm really interested to see how that plays out. One thing I noticed about the trailer, I'm watching it right now, until just to make Chicho recap on what I've seen, just so I can, you know, find anything more to talk about. There's a really funny dialogue between Bruce and Thor, where, you know, I think it's the recapping of what happened in the gladiator match, and, you know, Bruce is like, oh, that I beat you. He's like, no, I beat you, which is, I guess, kind of a spoiler, but it also, like, it just proves that Thor could be potentially more powerful than Hulk in a way, because I feel like Mjolnir is more powerful than Thor, or no, more powerful than Hulk. Sorry, yeah, which I think is a really cool idea. What do you guys think of that?
I'm curious to fight me down.
What was that?
Oh, you're saying?
I just want to see the fight go down. Like,
Yeah, totally.
I don't want to beat the snot out of each other.
Totally. I mean, I think it's gonna be the best scenes of the movie is, you know, Hulk and Thor fighting for the first time. I mean, I'm curious to know why they're fighting. I mean, it's really given no explanation about why they're fighting. I mean, Thor even says, yes, it's Hulk. He's here. It's a friend from work. But why are they fighting? What's the purpose in that? I don't understand.
I have no. I'm just excited to see it happen.
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
Well, from what I understand, Thor was captured by a Coliseum.
Yeah.
And assuming since he's part of the Coliseum, Hulk was there as well, that they're probably just doing gladiator fights to the death.
Yeah. I also noticed that there's a I'm still watching the trailer right now, but there's a part where Hela has her headpiece on, and then there's a part where she doesn't have her headpiece on. What's with that? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, there's a part where Hela has her headpiece, her little spiky headpiece on, and then there's a part where I think that they're
right.
Yeah, I don't understand what's the deal with that. Like, why does she need to take it off? I don't understand it.
Well, it doesn't seem like the most pleasant thing to be wearing around all the time. I take it off whenever I have to.
I guess so, but still, I'm curious to know why that's a thing. Cause I mean, it looks threatening as hell, but like still, I'm very interested to know what's that about. Cause it looks awesome, but also it looks really like, what's going on there?
Awesome but impractical, as TV trope would put it.
Yeah, I know, it's really cool, but also the fact that you know, that Asgard is being destroyed. I mean, what's really interesting, and that's on that note, is Hela says Asgard is dead. What does that mean? Like, can she predict the future? Maybe, because you know because Asgard doesn't actually die in the movie, at least the trailer, until we see actually become like. Maybe she can predict the future. That's an idea. Do you guys have it? You know, did you?
I suspect that that's going to be in the villain monologue near the end of the movie, and then Thor will beat her up.
But like, besides what she can do, I mean, I'm guessing she's a really powerful character, but also maybe she can actually just predict the future. Like, oh, Asgard is dead, and then it turns out, oh yeah, it's actually gonna be threatened by this force. I think it's called the Ragnarok monster or something like that. Yeah, which is really cool. I'm really interested to know what Hela can do besides what she's already can do. Yeah, so I'm really excited about this movie. I feel like we talked about the last time we had this podcast about how colorful Thor is. The new movie, it's the most colorful Thor movie ever, which is really interesting. I also find it really hysterical that Bruce Banner is like not even wearing, you know, Asgard or Sakaar clothes or whatever the tradition is there. He's like wearing civilian clothes. It's really funny how just Bruce is just there, like, you know, there, and then everyone's just like wearing the armor and stuff. I didn't notice that until I'm watching the trailer now. It's just really hysterical that that's actually a thing. But also, I love the fact that Loki is. I think Loki's gonna be much funnier in the new movie. I don't know. He's always been a really. I mean, he was great in the Avengers, but also I feel like he's gonna have more of a reason to be in the movie than other characters. Do you guys have any opinion about that? I know I've been saying that a lot, but I can't really think about anything else to do.
Well, I'm excited for Loki. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like Loki.
He's awesome.
He's always a fine character.
Yeah, and that's always been a.
Plus, it'll be interesting to see how he's been doing since ruling Asgard.
Yeah, I mean that was a thing at the very end of the last movie was suddenly Odin's actually not on Asgard. He's actually, you know, somewhere else. So that's something is gonna be answered in the new movie. Is where did Odin go, and why is Loki in his place, or what's going on there? So, which is really interesting because I've never seen Loki. I never really thought about it, but Loki can apparently shapeshift. I think that's what he can do. I don't know. But also it's really interesting the fact that that both Loki and Thor are working together for the first time, because Loki's always been seen as the bad of the Thor universe or Thor movies, but now he's like they're working together. It's really interesting. There's also this really weird wolf thing. Did you catch that one? There's just There's just
Wait.
Yeah, there's this wolf. There's this like wolf thing. Like it's shortly before Hulk appears.
Wolf.
I don't know what that's about. What the fuck is that? I don't understand.
Apparently, Thor gets hooked up with this wolf species.
Huh.
And apparently, that's supposed to be the daughter of Thor.
The daughter of Hulk?
But for the movie itself, it won't be that case. It will be a completely unrelated thing, but it's like a nod to that comic.
Well, he's freaking huge. I mean,
and had a wolf baby.
Yeah, the wolf thing is bigger than Hulk, which is insane, because you can never think of.
From Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Norse mythology being bizarre, like even more bizarre than the Marvel version of it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they really.
Is a giant wolf the size of Earth named Fenrir.
Wow, maybe that's what it is then.
It's gonna be like the harbinger of the apocalypse or Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So I don't know how true to myself this movie is gonna end up being. The comics definitely wouldn't.
I mean, I haven't read the comics, and I should, but I'm really interested to see what this wolf thing is, because there is so much questions we need to get answered in this movie. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be not only awesome, but also very, very interesting and very, I feel it's gonna be very unique and beautiful and amazing. And what was that?
I have no idea.
I think that was Steven. I think that might have been Steven. I don't know. But yeah, in my opinion, I think this is one of the best Thor movies I've ever seen. At least in my opinion. I don't know about your guys. I mean, I'm really.
I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks amazing. I mean, there's a lot of spaceships going on in the movie, which is really cool because there's a lot of that going on, which is. We saw a little bit of that in the second movie, but also we don't really get that a lot. So I'm really. It's just gonna be awesome. This movie's gonna be so cool. Let's see.
Yeah.
Also,
I hope so.
a more bearded Heimdall apparently in it with more hair. I do not know what that's about. Maybe he had hair the whole time and he was hiding in this helmet. I don't know. I'm very curious to know.
Oh wait, that's right. It showed with the short hair.
Yeah, so much action in this movie. There's a scene where you got Hulk, Thor, I guess her name was Valkyrie, and then Loki on the the Bifrost Bridge or whatever you call it. It's awesome. So cool. I mean, there's so much answers that we need right now about movie. Like, how did Thor get, how did Loki get to where he is, and, Thor also, obviously Thor looks awesome in the movie with like the glowing eyes. What is that about?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
There's a part in the trailer where we have, towards the end of the trailer, you got him with his glowing eyes. Like, so the lightning going around him and then his glowing eyes. Very, very interested. Do you guys have any opinions about that?
Nothing. I mean, I imagine if I were to look up some of the comics, I would imagine it would give me something about it. But for now, at least for myself, I haven't really looked too much into it, letting it be more surprised at what it will exactly be like.
Of course.
So, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be.
I am curious.
Yeah. You're curious about what?
I am curious of what exactly will give this new power up for Thor. Or will it be something he keeps forever? Or will it just be something he has for the time being?
Also, Hulk has this necklace thing going on at the very end of the trailer. I don't know what he's wearing. He's just like beads or something, rocks. I don't know what it is. I don't really understand that. I mean, it's the fact that they go to so many locations. They go to, I think, like the only two places they go to are Sakaar, Earth, and Asgard. I think that's the only places they go to. But it's still really cool. I'm just curious to know, what is Thor wearing and what his role is in the movie besides fighting Thor. But like, what his role is in the movie. That's something I'm really curious to know about because I have no idea.
Yeah. Hey,
what is that noise?
I'm curious if you saw any of the one movie that they're planning on releasing in 2019. Did you read anything about the Captain Marvel movie yet?
Oh yeah, that was something that I was trying to get people to talk about, but no one was really interested. It was the fact that Nick Fury is going to be in the movie too. which is really cool because
I know that it's going. I don't know anything else about it.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
they released some new stuff today.
Oh yeah.
They released concept art, which
Okay.
the long-awaited enemy that the Kree would often fight, the Skrulls, would be the enemies for this movie.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Really?
Right. And this movie will be taking place during 1990s.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Which apparently Nick Fury will be a part of.
Yeah.
Before he lost his other eye.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Eye patch.
Wow.
Yes.
That would be so cool. Like a young Nick Fury.
What?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, apparently in this movie, before Nick Fury has eye patch, he will be in the movie, obviously.
That is
And
so
the
cool.
Skrulls will be the main villain.
Oh my God.
Dude, this sounds awesome.
It does. That sounds so cool. That sounds incredible.
Seriously though. Plus, it'll just be nice to see a whole bunch of 90s.
Yeah, because there's so much things about certain
Right.
characters that I've never I've only understood what happened to them. Like because there was a theory, and this is obviously a debunked theory. What is, dude? Stop making that noise. Anyway, there was a theory. I think it was for how or what caused Nick Fury to lose his eye, and it was Wolverine clawed his face. But unfortunately, that theory is not a thing because Wolverine does not exist in their universe. But it's still an interesting theory about what if the X-Men actually exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? That's how Nick Fury lost his eye, is Wolverine clouded out. Who knows though? I'm not gonna say that's not true or not, but it's still interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if they're going, since Captain Marvel is part of the MCU, I'm curious of how they're gonna bring her current young self from the 90s and bring her into the modern age of today.
Well,
Right.
think about that scene in Captain America: Civil War where Tony Stark is doing his little presentation, and they have a young Tony Stark. That's probably how they do it, because they did the same thing with they probably do the same thing with a lot of characters. They de-age them with digital effects. That's just how they do it. So that's probably what they're gonna do to make them look younger, because it's just been a thing for a while that they've done that.
But as far as I know, at least for what I know for Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
she doesn't have she never is very too old. So I'm curious.
Well, she is being played by a very young actress, because I believe that Brie Larson is only 27, which is very young.
I believe so.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, well, I think Tom Holland beats that, but still, the first female superhero in the Marvel Universe, still pretty young for I mean, don't get me wrong, Brie Larson is very attractive, but I mean, there's a lot of characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like Black Widow and Scarlet Witch, but yeah, I'm very excited to see. Well, I don't know anything about the movie, but I'm interested to see what's gonna happen in the movie, because if what you're saying is true about the whole 90s thing, I mean, I know it's true, but if you're saying what it's true about the origin of Nick Fury got his eye thingy, that will be interesting. That'll be very, very cool, and I'll be very jazzed to see that. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Plus it'll be interesting since that movie takes place a little before a year before the next Avengers film, which will be the last of the Infinity War.
Exactly.
I'll be curious to see how she plays a part in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, what's really interesting is because Captain Marvel does make a somewhat of appearance in the next one, in the Infinity War. I mean, I don't even know if she's in the movie. I might be more like it's like a cameo, but because not all the actors were present at the presentation for Infinity War, A23. But I'm very interested. Yeah, because I believe they did not. I think Chris Evans wasn't there. I believe Brie Larson wasn't there. I don't know how. Yeah, not all of the actors were there. It was very, very disappointing. Even Jeremy Renner wasn't there. Scarlett Johansson wasn't there. So a lot of the main Avengers team was not there. Not all of them weren't there, but quite a few weren't there that you'd expect to see them. Because I didn't see Jeremy Renner. I didn't see Scarlett Johansson. I didn't see Chris Evans. Although Chris Evans with a beard would be awesome. We talked about that last time, and I was super jazzed to see what that's going to be about. Because apparently, I don't think that I went into detail about why he has a beard, or no, like what is that purpose of that is. Apparently, he's becoming a different hero in the new movie. Like he's dropping the mantle of Captain America and becoming a different hero. I think the character is yeah, Nomad. I believe the character. I didn't address that last time because I didn't really know what the purpose of that was. But now I know he's dropping the mantle of Captain America, which we all knew was going to happen, and he's becoming the hero known as Nomad, which is I believe the hero without a country, which is very, very cool idea. That would be. I wonder what that's about, because that's going to be really cool. That's why I love Marvel Studios so much, because they have so many cool ideas. They have a massive universe. Heck, even Defenders is part of the universe, so they're not really doing. Have you guys seen the Defenders trailer yet?
The Avengers or Defenders?
Defenders.
Defenders.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
I liked it, although I didn't see. I'm not really sure I want to continue watching the solo series, like all the other shows. I love the new trailer, but I don't think I want to see the other trailers because just the fact that they're so violent and bloody and ugh. I'm not really. I kind of like Game of Thrones. I'm not really one for violence.
Good.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new trailer. Although the fact that they're not really connecting the movies very often, I'm really concerned about. But still, even with that, I'm loving how they're, the Marvel Universe is huge. A lot of the characters we've come to know are probably gonna die soon. Who knows? But that's really all I can say about the news. I'm sure there'll be a lot more news to cover about that, but from what we've seen so far, I'm really excited. I'm nerding right now. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so awesome. I mean, I'm looking. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
I was just saying hype.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought you were saying something. But yeah, I'm.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You didn't say anything wrong. I was confused by you. You said something, and I thought it meant you were gonna say something. Anyway. But yeah, that's all I can really say about the trailer. I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be I think this is one of the best Thor movies ever. What's really kind of like strange is the fact that, oh my god, I did a pun there. You see that? I did a pun. That was a pun right there. Yeah, I said it's strange. Yeah. What's really strange is the fact that that Thor Ragnarok and Justice League are coming out the same month, which is bad because Justice League is gonna suck, but Marvel Studios knows what they're doing, and Thor Ragnarok's gonna be awesome. So that's not good because it's kind of like really dangerous right there. But anyway, that's all I can say about Thor Ragnarok. It's gonna be awesome. I have a lot more questions that I don't know the answer to because I don't know anything about what the answers are. But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be awesome. So anyway, is that all you guys have that you want to talk about? Anything else?
Let's see. Well, I know those were.
You came out yesterday, but I don't think anyone else has a Switch yet. Do you?
No, I want to get one.
No. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that any good?
It is so good.
Good.
But yeah.
All right.
So, I'm curious.
Yeah.
If I were to get a Switch, what would be the game you would suggest getting?
Zelda, obviously.
Well, yeah, it depends on whether you're more into single-player games or like online multiplayer, but Zelda would be the one I like best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Breath of the Wild, one of the I've ever played.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
I forget. Is that more of a puzzle game?
It's like
a little bit, yeah.
Adventure game.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Dungeons.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's
So it's kind
very, very
somewhere
different.
between a more traditional Zelda.
I mean, I remember the last time we had a podcast like this. I remember talking about it, about the Zelda thing, and I was saying that they changed Link too much. But still, I mean, I was still very interested about the new Zelda game, because if it had been like, I don't know, 5 years or something like that, I don't know, some ungodly amount of time between Zelda sequels. But it's yeah, it's still fun. Anyway, is that all you guys have to talk about?
Hey guys.
Is there anything else, or is that all we? Have we exhausted our topics for this week? I guess any.
Seems so.
Okay. That's cool. All right. Well, I think that does it for this episode. Yeah. So thank you so much for listening to this episode. Yisrael, thank you for joining us once again. It's been a pleasure. It's been a while, but I'm glad you came back.
And honored to join.
Yeah, I'm sorry, listeners wanted to listen to his voice again, but he's a busy guy, so you can't really force him to do a show. It's not his fault. He's been very, very busy. But anyway, yeah, make sure to subscribe to Steve Kovac's channel. Don't forget, support him. And if you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up. Really does really appreciate it. I really do. We all do. If you listen to us, if you subscribe to our channels, it's awesome. So yeah. Anyway, thank you again for listening. And there'll be links to your left and your upper right or upper left to go to the previous episodes if you missed those. And we will be back next time for whatever else the nerd world has in store for us. Alright, bye-bye!
Sure, after la vista.
Thanks, Bye.
Bye.